I survived my first marriage by being loud enough. The important thing that you bring here today is your heart and the purity of your intent. The last time people were here that were in the gallery, there was a moron. This moron was counseled not to flash his pistol because the rules said pistols had to be concealed. And this person, this dishonest person, this look at me, I'm on TV person, or this I'm paid by some agency person, waited until he got inside the doors with the cameras and did this movement irreparable harm by then pulling out his pistol, handling it in an unsafe manner, and getting his picture on the front pages of a whole lot of papers. All right? And a lot of people had to talk. And he claimed to other people that they were bootlickers of the authorities for daring to criticize him. Well, if he's here, I'm here to invite him to come up to my face and call me a bootlicker. All right? What we are doing here has been attempted very rarely in American history, but it runs like a thread throughout. From the earliest days of the Revolution, the Sons of Liberty, Captain Parker on Lexington Green, armed civil disobedience. Parker didn't set out to cause a fight. Parker mobilized his men, pulled them back from the road, and said, in effect to the British, you may pass, we don't want to fight with you, but we're here to protect the village, and we want you to know that we're here to protect the village. It was the British that lost control. It was the British that lost discipline. And nobody knows who fired the first shot. There's some speculation that it was Sam Adams hiding behind a wall because he wanted to fight. But somebody fired the first shot. And the rest is history. The important thing was, we did not fire. Captain Parker's people did not fire the first shot. Right? So that it was our narrative that made it to England before the British narrative. We established the moral high ground. Go forward in our history. Go forward to the Deacons for Defense and Justice, who were black, self-defense militias, understanding that peaceful protest, Gandhian resistance, was not going to get it in places like Boogaloo or Louisiana, because the Klan would kill you. So what did they do? These veterans of World War II and Korea, they took the guns that they smuggled home from the wars, and they armed themselves, and they let the Klan know that if they wanted to come and trade their life, they were willing to make them trade. You know what? Klan back down. Because they're all collectivists, are cowards at heart. Right? All they need is individualists to stand up with the proper tools in their hands, and they decide to do something else for breakfast. 1946, Battle of Athens, Tennessee. Veterans had come home to find that the homes that they had left were being run by this corrupt gang. They were rigging the election. The sheriff was taking the ballot boxes and counting the ballots, and of course, the crooks, the criminal enterprise that was also controlling the sheriff, were winning the election. These veterans only took it so long. They decided that if they could stand up to Nazis and the Japanese with guns and ammunition, they could stand up to local crooks. In the end, guys, they ended up blowing the front porch off the jail and recovering the ballot boxes, and all of a sudden, they started having an honest election. That was armed civil disobedience that got a little bit beyond where they started out. But the important thing is this: Fast forward to today. For the last 2 years, this movement has been gathering steam in places like Connecticut, Colorado, New York. Right now, Washington's the tip of the spear. All eyes are on Washington. If you notice, only the people that are paying attention because the media is not covering this. Right? And why is the media not covering it?
They don't want to come in.
They want this cone of silence. And the only time they want that cone of silence lifted is when you get morons who go off script for whatever strange reason they have. And they want to get themselves their pictures in the paper, or they want to discredit other people. For whatever their reason. If we're going to succeed nationwide, if we're going to defend our rights nationwide, we have to be disciplined. We have to absolutely stick to what we insist upon, which is we don't fire the first shot, we don't make provocations. But if our presence in your face bothers you, you ought to back up a little bit. Because we're not. Now we are. Discipline, purity of heart, and absolute dedication to what we're trying to do. We are not the people who are the enemies of the Constitution. We are not criminals. We are the people who stand against criminality. We are the people who stand against the violation of other people's laws and rights. And if that's who you claim to be, by God, make the founders proud that you're here today. That's all.
Thank you.
And the end of that is, so if you see any of these chuck-a-lucks that are acting or seem to be acting in an improper manner, counsel. Wall. We can counsel a man. It's been done before. Especially three guys on one. It's very easy. You counsel. One guy gets the arm, and this guy gets the arm. The other guy grabs him by the seat of the pants, and then you just counsel him away. All right, now we got to get started. I've wasted enough time.